Hello, magandang araw mga bata. Okay, this morning we're going to start a new lesson, and we are going to study adding and subtracting integers, which cover week 3, day 1 to 3. But before we start, please watch. Number 1, subscribe. Number 2, like, share, click the bell buttons for notification. 3, like, leave a comment on the comment section, subscribe, and 4, subscribe. Okay, before we are going to proceed, let us review your past lessons. Okay, so represent each of the following quantities by the appropriate integer, indicating indicate what the reference point or zero is. Okay, number 1, temperature of 28 degrees Celsius. Okay, so temperature is the hotness or coldness of a body, or ito yung init ng isang bagay o ng isang katawan. Okay, so if we're going to represent that as an integer, that is positive 28. Alright? A salary increase of 1,500 is positive 1,500. 3, 30 meters above sea level. So, pag sinabi natin above, sa taas, no, ng sea level. Okay? So, we have positive 30. Ang opposite ng above ay below. Number 4, position of diver who is 500 meters below sea level. So, this time below. So, that is negative, no? Negative 500. Right? Five, an increase of 1.50 or in a gasoline, or that is positive 1 peso and 50 centavos. So, the gasoline increase, no? 1 peso and 50 centavos. 6, a loss of 30 pounds in weight. So, pag sinabi nating loss, nagbawas. So, we have negative 30. Next, position of one who is 78 feet above sea level in the lighthouse. Okay, so that is positive 78. Number 8, a fever of 40 degrees. So, positive 40. Umaapoy sa lagnat. 9, a loss of 50,000 pesos in a business venture. That is negative 50,000. And number 10, 30 kilometer north of the city. Sinabi nating north, it's going up. So, that is positive 30. Okay? So, give the opposite of each of the following. So, are you familiar with this? Okay, of course, the number 1, 9, the opposite of 9 is negative 9. Right? Negative 9. The opposite of 12 is negative 12. Okay? Okay, so the opposite of negative 6 is 6. So, kung positive siya, pwedeng hindi mo lagyan ng positive or pwede ring meron. Huh? Then, for 100 is negative 100. 3 negative 18 is, of course, 18. 63 is, negative 63 is 63. And 40 is negative 40. For 75, of course, negative 75. Okay. For negative 23 is positive 23 or 23. 6, we have 14, so that's negative 14. What is the absolute value of a number? So, it is important na balikan natin yung absolute value dahil in adding and subtracting integers, we really need to get and understand the absolute value. Okay, how far is your house from your school? Is it 1 kilometer? 2 kilometer? Write that distance down. Now, from your house, move the same distance to the opposite direction of your house. Where do you end? Okay, how far will you have driven from your house? So, notice that it doesn't matter which direction you go. You only take into account the value of the number. So, this is because when we talk about distance, we only talk about the positive value of the number. Okay, so what is absolute value? By definition, absolute value is the distance from 0. The absolute value, just like distance, is always positive. Okay, now here, no, so these two vertical lines here is the symbol of absolute value. So the absolute value of 3 is 3. The absolute value of negative 2 is 2. Okay, more on absolute value. For every real number a, no, so the absolute value of a is equals to a if your a is greater than or equal to 0. It is negative a if a is less than 0. Okay. When a is non-negative number, its absolute value is itself. If a is a negative number, we multiply 1 to itself. So a negative number is equals a positive number, which means the absolute value of a number is always positive. Note, a non-negative number is a positive number including 0. Now, what is the common mistake that we practice sometimes? Okay, yung negative times the absolute value of negative 2 is not equal to 2. Why? Why? Negative times the absolute value of negative 2 is 2. So the answer here is negative 2, not 2. Okay? Being an absolute value doesn't automatically mean everything is positive. Now let's simplify the following. The absolute value of 0 is 0. Okay? Since a is equal to 0, use the rule of a is greater than or equal to 0. Number 2, The absolute value of negative 38 is 38. Because 38 or negative 38 is less than 0, use the rule negative a, which means we take 1 or negative times negative 38, so that is positive 38 or 38. Okay, number 3, the absolute value of 23 minus the absolute value of 17 is equals to 23 minus 17. What did we do? We removed the absolute value symbol first before performing the operation. So the answer is 6. Okay. Simplify the following. Number 1, the absolute value of 1007. Okay, so the absolute value is 1007. 2, we have negative times the absolute value of 30 is 30. So negative 30. 3, negative or times the absolute value of 75 minus the absolute value of 4. So we have negative 75, no? Minus 4 equals negative 79. Okay. Why? Kasi yan na po lumabas. Okay, ito, sign niya ng operation. Ito, absolute value. Okay, so, since the absolute value of negative 4 is 4, nagpareho sila ng sign nito, combine mo lang yan, no? Just combine or add. Okay? Next. We have negative 21 and negative 4 plus 1. Okay, so remember, combine. So that is negative 25 plus 1. So that is negative 24. Okay. Alright, next. So, we have here the bracket, the parentheses. So, remember the PEMDAS, the parentheses, exponent, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. Okay? Yan. So, paano natin gagawin yan? We have 2. Okay, 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. Minus 8. Okay? Divided by negative 7. So, negative 6 plus negative 8 is negative 14. Divided by negative 7 is equals to negative or positive 2. Okay, bakit naging positive yung sagot? Okay, later. No? Alright, so we have here 4 minus 2 square plus 5 minus 7, open and close parenthesis, 7 plus 2. So, unahin muna natin yung may exponent. So, 4 minus 4 plus 5 minus 9. Okay? So, since ito, ano na sila, zero pair. So, 9 minus 5, the answer is negative 4. What do we already know? So positive integers are on the right side of 0. Okay, so 4. And the negative integers are on the left side of 0. That's negative 4. So that means that they are opposites. For example, negative 3 plus 0 or negative 3 plus 3 is equal to 0 because they are pair. So, kumbaga, kung ito si negative 3, andito si negative 3, andito si positive 4, ay, sorry, positive 3, pag kinuha mo yung kanilang distance, no, pareho yan ang sukat. Kaya, 0. Okay? We can also add and subtract using list or buttons. Okay, so we have example, 1 button, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus, we have the pink buttons, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5 equals 10. Why? Why the answer is 10? Because we assume that red and pink buttons represent positive integers. Okay, let's assume that the yellow buttons are negative and the violet buttons are positive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 buttons. Okay, so this is positive 10 because the violet buttons are positive. So I have positive 10. Plus, on the yellow buttons, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So it represents negative. So we have negative 4 equals negative 6. Why? So we are going to take each one, no? So we call it pair. Yung partner, kinuha natin. So naiwan na lang yung the 6 violet buttons. Kaya the answer is positive 6 or 6. We can also use tiles or algebra tiles, no? So red tile positive and black tile negative. Okay, so we have here 5 red tile and so 3 black tiles. So we have 5 plus negative 3 is equals to 2. Why? So if we are going to take away the pair, so what remains is this. Okay? Next. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 negative tiles plus another 2. Alright. You know how to plot an expression on the number line and find the sum. Okay, so we have negative 6 plus negative 7 is equals to negative 13. So first, plot the first number on the number line. Second, plot the second integer on the number line, beginning where the last number left off. Okay, so let us have this. No? Okay, so we have here the origin from 0. So let's have negative 6. Let's count. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have negative 6. And from negative 6, let's count again. 7 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have, if we're going to combine that, that will be negative 13. Okay, why? Let's count again. No? This time here at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we got 13. Next, number 2, we have here negative 8. Okay, so let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have negative 8, and then we have plus 3. So we need to count back, no? Backward. So we have 1, 2, 3. That's why we have plus 3. So what is the remaining? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why our answer is negative 5. Okay, get it? Next, we have rule. Okay, and what is that rule? So in adding integers, it is important that you familiarize with the rule. To add numbers having the same sign, keep the same sign and add the absolute value of the number. Another, to add integers with the different signs, keep the sign of the number with the largest absolute value and subtract the smallest absolute value from the largest. And then, subtract an integer by adding its opposite. Okay, the rules, now it can all be put into 2 rules. Rule 1, example, 2 like signs become positive. Okay, so we have 2 plus, that will become 3 plus 2. And then we have negative, dalawang negative at dalawang positive, magiging 6 plus 3 equals 9. Ang second rule natin, 2 unlike signs become negative. Okay, so maging negative, then negative, so that will become 7 minus 2. Okay, and then we have 5. 7 minus 2 is equals to 5. So we have 8. And then minus 2 is equals to 6. Watch out. But we have to watch out. The negative of a negative is the opposite positive number. That is for real number. Okay, so remember, negative times negative a is equals to positive a. Okay, look at this. So from the origin, which is 0, all the numbers going to the right are positive, and from the origin going to the left, all the numbers are negative. Okay, 2 like signs become positive, and 2 unlike signs become a negative sign. How? Example, what is 5 plus minus 2? Okay, so we have unlike signs, so they are not the same, so they become a negative sign. Therefore, 5 plus negative 2 equals 5 minus 2, or 3. Now, what is 25 minus negative 4? Okay, so we have two like signs here. No, yung dalawang negative magiging positive. Why? So, negative times negative 4, that will become positive 4. So, that's why 25 plus 4 is equals to 29. Now, what is negative 6 plus positive 3? Okay, so we have like signs, so they become positive sign, right? So negative 6 plus 3 is equals to negative 3. Okay, may utang ka, 6 na piso, nagbayad ka ng 3 piso, may utang ka pa, 3 piso. That's it. So, kapag ginamitan natin ang number line, you start at negative 6, then move forward 3, you end up at negative 3. Okay, another example. You have 1,000 pesos in your account right now. Last year, the bank subtracted 1,000 by mistake and they want to fix it. So the bank must take away a negative 1,000. That will become 8,000 minus negative 1,000 equals 1,000. 8,000 plus 1,000 equals 9,000. So you get 1,000 pesos more in your account. Okay, so this is adding integer song. Okay, adding integer song. So please memorize the song. No? Okay, so this is your performance task. Kung hindi nyo kaya, kumanta, tumula kayo, o gumawa kayo ng tula, bahala kayo. All about integers. Or kung kaya nyo gawin about sets, then go ahead. Okay? So important, you know the contents and the concepts of our lesson. So the tune of this song is When You're Happy and You Know It. If both signs are positive, add them up. So you have to repeat that twice. If both signs are positive, then the sum is positive. If both signs are positive, add them up. Then for number 2 or paragraph 2, if both signs are negative, add them up twice again. If both signs are negative, then the sum is negative. If both signs are negative, add them up. Okay, so let's sing. If both signs are positive, add them up. If both signs are positive, add them up. If both signs are positive, then the sum is positive. If both signs are positive, add them up. If both signs are negative, add them up. If both signs are negative, add them up. If both signs are negative, then the sum is negative. If both signs are negative, add them up. Did you get it? Okay. Okay, let's sing again. If the signs are different, you must subtract. If the signs are different, you must subtract. You look at the greater value, the sum will be that sign. If the signs are different, you must subtract. Okay, let's sing again from the top. Okay. If both signs are positive, add them up. If both signs are positive, add them up. If both signs are positive, then the sum is positive. If both signs are positive, add them up. If both signs are negative, add them up. If both signs are negative, add them up. If both signs are negative, then the sum is negative. If both signs are negative, add them up. If the signs are different, you must subtract. If the signs are different, you must subtract. You look at the greater value, the sum will be that sign. If the signs are different, you must subtract. Alright, that's it. This time we're going to subtract integers. Okay, so for integers, or add in subtracting integers, we need to change the sign of the subtrahend. Now, how is that? Right? Okay, so here, okay, paano yon? Ito po yon. Sabihin nyo nga, no? So, I wish, no? Live tayo na nag-uusap, no? Sinasagot nyo ako. Change the sign of the second number to its opposite. So, 12 minus negative 6. Okay? So, change the subtraction sign. It becomes positive. Okay? So, the answer is 18. So, let's move on. Let's have other examples. Okay, we can use also algebra tiles or buttons. So, let's have positive tile and negative tiles. Okay? So, we have here 8 minus 4. So, for 8 minus 4, okay, we can put first 7 positive or 8 positive tiles. Okay. And then, 4 negative tiles. Then, what we're going to do is take away the pair, no? So, because positive and negative, that is 0. So, 0 yan. So, yung pair ay 0. So, ilan natirang positive tile? 4. Okay? So, yan na. Next. For 4 minus 5, we will put 4 pieces of positive tiles. Okay? And then, add 1 zero pair. Yan. Okay? I can now take away 5 pieces of positive tiles. So, tatanggalin natin to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ano pong natira? Yung negative tile, which is negative 1. Okay? Next. We have here 2 minus negative 4. Okay, we will add 2 positive tiles. And then, add 4 zero pairs. So, let's try. Okay. So, 4 zero pairs. Okay. Your zero pairs, that will become 2 plus 4 equals. So, I will take away now the negative. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Anong natira? 6. 6 positive tiles yung natira. So, that's why the answer is 6. Okay? More example of using algebra tiles. Okay, so we have here negative 2 minus 4. Okay, so we have, let us start with 2 negative tiles and then add 4 zero pairs. Okay, yan. Right. So, ang ating zero pairs, ito yon, no? Sila yung mga ating mga zero pairs. So, we can take away what? The positive tiles. Okay? So, what is the answer now? 2 minus 4. So, ilan yung naiwan? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, we have left is negative 6. So, negative 6 is the answer. Next. Yan. Yan sila. Okay, next. Let's have another. So we have negative 5 minus negative 2. So let's start from 5 negative tiles. Alright. Then, we add pairs. Okay. So, actually, the answer there is negative 3. Okay. So, mabilis kasi nawawala yung ano. Rule in subtracting integers. To subtract an integer, add its opposite. Okay. Or, for all numbers a and b, a minus b is equals to a plus negative b. Okay? Convert its different into sum. Okay, so we have here 9 minus negative 3. That will become 9 plus 3. Okay? So, ganito lang kasimple yan. Negative times negative positive. Okay? That's as easy as that. So, in my experience, marami nahihirapan pagdating sa subtraction. Actually, walang pagkakaiba yan sa addition. No? So, basta sinunod mo yung rule ng addition, alam mo siya, ang tatandaan mo lang, lagi, papalitan mo yung sign ng subtrahend. No? Okay, for example, 9 minus 3, minus 5. 9 minus 5. Okay, since walang sign si 5, ang assume muna, yan ay plus. So, papalitan mo to ng negative. So, we have 9 minus 5. The answer is 4. Okay, ganun lang yun. Assume mo lang siya lagi. Tandaan mo, ang opposite ng 5 is negative 5. Okay, letter B example here. Negative 10 plus negative 6. So, positive times negative, that will become negative 6. So, that's why, pag kinumbine mo itong dalawang to, ang sagot niya, negative 16. Okay? We can use also, using algebra tiles, no? Okay? So, negative 5 minus 3. So, first, show negative 5, then subtract 3 negative tiles, then 2 negative tiles remain. So, parang ganito yan. So, we have 1, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So, we will take away kasi it becomes negative 5. No? Okay. So, negative 5. Itong negative, negative, magiging positive yan. So, kung tatanggalin natin to, 1, 2, 3. So, ano natira? Dalawang negative. Tama, di ba? Okay? Okay, so we have for 6 minus negative 3, no? Show 6 positive tiles. Okay. Then add 3 pairs, a positive and negative. So, dadagdagan natin ng tatlong pairs or 0 pairs. Okay. Then, subtract 3 negative. So, tatanggalin natin yung tatlong negative. Okay. So, there are 9 tiles remain. Why? Because itong negative at saka negative, that is positive. So, the answer is 9. Kung napansin nyo, 9 tiles positive ang naiwan. Okay? Madali lang, di ba? Okay, so we have here negative 7 minus 4. So show negative 7, then add 4 pairs of positive and negative. So tiles, and then subtract 3 tiles, then subtract 4 tiles, 11 tiles will remain. So let's see that. 4, 5, 6, 7, and then add 4 positive, and then okay, so ito yung pairs, but we need to take away the 3 or the 4 positive tiles. Tanggalin natin siya. So take away this. Why? Because negative 7 minus 4. So it becomes negative 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay? So negative 11. Use number line to subtract the following integers. In all cases, change subtraction to addition. Now, for example, we have this number line. Okay, so we are going to put the So pansin nyo to, 3, it becomes plus 2. Gumagalaw ang aking kamay. Okay, kakantahan ko kayo. Gusto nyo? Huwag nyo tulugan tong lesson na to. Pag hindi nyo maintindihan si integers, dadating, no? Pagdating natin sa algebra talaga, hindi nyo na siya matandaan. Yung rules kasi importanteng maintindihan nyo yung ideas, yung basic ideas ng integers. So, intindihin nyo mabuti, no? So, with this one, this will become positive. So, kung papakita natin siya for example, no? Dagdagan natin kaya ng isang line, no? 0. So, kung maglalagay tayo ng 3, no? So, 1, 2, 3. Tama ba? So, mag-3 doon. Bakit? Bakit pasmado ang aking kamay? Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yan. Okay. 5, 6. Ulitin natin ito. Tama ba? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Ulitin natin itong guhit. O, diba? Kulit ko. So, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Ganito lang arrow lang. Ganyan yun siya ng arrow dyan. Plus another 2 arrows going to the top. So, ganyan po ang paggawa ng number line. That's why the answer is 5. So, meron tayong 5 distance from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, get it? Question? Okay. So, before we end, remember, subscribe, like, share, and the bell button, please. Like, leave a comment, Subscribe. Please lang. For lahat na mag-subscribe dito, pasado na. So don't forget to answer the activity in your module. For question and clarification, post your question on the comment section. Remember, gratitude is the best attitude. Thank you for listening. This is your teacher Faye. Until next time.